Welcome to the Pearl of the Indian Ocean. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Passport to Obsession. You know me, I travel for two reasons, the food and the people. And let me tell you, the place we're going today has both in spectacular abundance. We are diving headfirst into the teardrop-shaped island hanging just off the coast of India, the one and only Sri Lanka. I've put together a list, a very special list, of my top 10 absolute must-see spots in this incredible country. I want you to feel like you're right here with me, smelling the spices, hearing the temple bells, and feeling the warm ocean breeze. We're going to climb ancient fortresses, search for elusive leopards, and ride one of the most beautiful train routes in the world. This is a recipe for an unforgettable adventure. So, grab your notebook, open your mind, and get ready to add a whole lot of new destinations to your bucket list. Alright, let's kick things off with a bang. Number 1 on our list is a place that looks like it was ripped from the pages of a fantasy novel. Imagine this, a massive, colossal column of rock, nearly 200 meters high, jutting out of these flat, green plains. The story goes that a king built his palace on top of this thing in the 5th century. A palace in the sky. The climb up is part of the adventure, a series of staircases bolted into the side of the rock. It's a little bit dizzying, I won't lie. As you ascend, you pass by these incredible frescoes, paintings of beautiful women, preserved for over 1,500 years. Then you get to the Lion Gate. Today, only the massive paws remain. But my goodness, what paws! They're bigger than my apartment in New York. Once you finally make it to the top, you are rewarded with what has to be one of the greatest views on Earth. A panorama of the entire country unfolds beneath you. Standing up there with the wind whipping around you, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. Sigiriya isn't just a rock, it's a story, a challenge, and an unforgettable reward. From the heights of Sigiriya, we travel south to the cultural heart of Sri Lanka, the beautiful city of Kandy. But we're here for one very, very specific reason. Something so important it's housed in the city's most sacred complex, a tooth. Visiting the temple is an experience for all the senses. The air is thick with devotion, the rhythmic drumming of the thavava, the daily rituals performed by musicians and monks. The inner sanctum, where the tooth is kept in a series of golden caskets, is only opened for brief periods. It's about community, tradition, and a deep, unwavering faith. Our adventure starts before the sun is even up. You climb into this rugged, open-top jeep. The air is cool and crisp. The first hour is a symphony of wildlife. Every corner you turn, there's something new to see. And then, it happens. The guide kills the engine and points. There, he whispers. And there it is, a leopard draped effortlessly over a branch. We were lucky enough to see elephants too. Watching them interact was just as moving as seeing the leopard. Yala is not just a park, it's a drama that unfolds every single day. If you think Yala was wild, wait until you see what else Sri Lanka has in store. This island is a true paradise for wildlife lovers, and the safari adventure never really stops. Picture this, herds of majestic elephants wandering through the grasslands of Udawalawe, their trunks swaying and ears flapping as the sun rises behind them. Here, you can get closer to these gentle giants than almost anywhere else on Earth. But the thrill doesn't end there. In Wilpattu National Park, the largest in Sri Lanka, the search for the elusive leopard gets even more exciting. Dense forests, shimmering lakes, and the possibility of spotting a sloth bear shuffling across your path. Every moment is a surprise. Now look up. Sri Lanka's skies are alive with color. Kingfishers, peacocks, bee-eaters, and hundreds more. Birdwatchers, prepare to have your minds blown. Down at the water's edge, crocodiles lurk silently in rivers, while the southern coast transforms into a stage for something truly magical. Blue whales breaching the surface, dolphins dancing in the waves, and sea turtles gliding through crystal-clear waters. Marissa is your launch pad for marine adventures you'll never forget. Every safari here is a pulse-quickening quest, and every region offers a new chapter in Sri Lanka's story of biodiversity. Whether it's on land or at sea, the wild heart of this island beats strong, and it's waiting for you to discover it. We're heading to the coast, to a place where history meets the ocean breeze. This is Gal Fort, and let me tell you, it is charm personified. Inside the walls, it's a world of narrow cobblestone streets, colonial-era mansions, and a sense of preserved history that is just magical. The real magic of Gal Fort for me is the ramparts. Locals, tourists, kids flying kites, couples watching the sunset. There's this incredible sense of community. And the sunset, oh, the sunset from those walls is something else. It's pure, unadulterated beauty. Picture this. You're on a train. The windows are wide open, the doors are open, and a warm, fragrant breeze is flowing through the carriage. Outside, a landscape of the most intense, vibrant green you have ever seen unfolds before your eyes. It's pure, simple, unadulterated joy. The crown jewel of Ella is the Nine Arches Bridge, watching the iconic blue train slowly make its way across. With the jungle as its backdrop is a truly cinematic moment. It's a beautiful marriage of man-made structure and natural beauty. Ella and its train ride are pure magic. We're heading back into the cultural heartland, to the Dambulla Cave Temple. The first thing you see is this giant, slightly gaudy golden Buddha statue. The real treasure is hidden away, up a series of steps carved into the massive rock. Keep your belongings close. The entire cave is a masterpiece. Every single inch is covered in intricate, beautifully preserved paintings and statues. This isn't a museum. It's a living place of worship. The Dambulla Cave Temple is a treasure of humanity, hidden away under a rock. Alright, enough history and culture for a minute. It's time to hit the beach. Marissa is the quintessential tropical beach town. The vibe here is just chill. Little beach shack restaurants, fresh coconuts, and Parrot Rock for sunset views. But the main event in Marissa happens out on the deep blue water. This area is one of the best places in the world to see blue whales. It's impossible to comprehend the scale of this creature until you see it with your own eyes. It's a profound connection with the natural world. Our next adventure is a journey of both body and spirit. Adam's Peak, or Sri Pada. The pilgrimage begins in the darkness before dawn, as hundreds of pilgrims gather at the base, lanterns and headlamps flickering in the cool night air. The rhythmic sound of footsteps and soft chanting fills the air. Along the path, tea stalls and local vendors offer steaming cups of sweet tea, snacks, and words of encouragement to weary climbers. Faces glow in the lantern light, some tired, some determined, all united by a sense of purpose. Groups of friends and families rest together, sharing food and stories, forging bonds on the long climb. As you ascend, the scenery transforms, from lush, dew-soaked forests echoing with birdsong and the chatter of monkeys, to rocky, windswept paths with breathtaking views. Adam's Peak is sacred to Buddhists, Hindus, Christians, and Muslims alike. The climb is a tapestry of faiths, strangers encouraging each other, sharing water, and pausing to pray at shrines along the way. The anticipation builds as the sky begins to lighten. At the summit, a hush falls over the crowd. The sacred footprint, believed by many to be that of the Buddha, Shiva, or Adam, draws pilgrims to kneel and pray. Then, the moment everyone has waited for, the sun rises, painting the sky in gold and pink. The mountain casts its legendary triangular shadow onto the clouds below, a mystical sight that leaves everyone in awe. Standing at the top, surrounded by strangers who now feel like friends, you realize this pilgrimage is more than a climb. It's a journey of hope, unity, and spiritual discovery. As dawn breaks over the mountains, you carry the peace and wonder of Adam's Peak with you, long after the descent. From a sacred mountain, we journey to a sacred city. Get ready to unleash your inner Indiana Jones, because we are exploring the ancient city of Polonnaruwa. You cycle up to the Royal Palace Complex, a massive 7-story structure, and the Quadrangle, a collection of the most sacred and beautiful ruins. The most spectacular part is Gal Vihara, 4 colossal statues of the Buddha, carved from a single massive slab of granite. It's a deeply spiritual experience. Cycling through these ancient avenues, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. It's a place of wonder, of history, and of incredible beauty. For our final stop, we're climbing high into the hills again, to a place that feels like it's from a completely different country, Nuwara Eliya, Little England. Nuwara Eliya is the heart of Sri Lanka's tea country. The surrounding hills are covered in a perfect manicured carpet of emerald green tea bushes. It's the perfect place to wind down our incredible Sri Lankan adventure. It's a cozy, charming, and utterly unique corner of this diverse island. From jungle thrills to mountain sunrises, Sri Lanka has it all. What a trip, what a country. And there you have it, my friends. 10 incredible, unforgettable, absolutely must-do experiences in the jewel that is Sri Lanka. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me, what was your favorite spot on the list? Or if you've been to Sri Lanka, what did I miss? Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed traveling with me, please hit that subscribe button for Passport to Obsession. Until next time, remember to travel, to eat, and to connect. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.